This Could Get Dicey is an imperfect D&D game, played imperfectly. Like the name suggests, this podcast could get dicey. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Hello, and welcome to This Could Get Dicey, a D&D podcast where a group of buds get to unwind from their 9-to-5s and step into the world of Drew Gala. My name is Destiny Nieto, I play Loomis Bjorn, and before things get a little too dicey, I'd just like to say it's a beautiful day to watch Shrek.
Hey now.
It's been so long. It's
Wow.
been so long.
It holds up.
What's
I love
it
Shrek
streaming
1.
on?
I love Shrek 2.
Or did you
Both
use,
are
like,
on Hulu, Shrek 1 and 2. Probably the others, I haven't checked yet, but for sure the first two.
Oh,
Okay.
man. Here's a fun story about Shrek. My dad
Hit me.
My dad's an immigrant from England. And I don't want to make any generalizations about England, but he was obsessed with the dental care when he got here. And so I went to the dentist like so many times as a kid. And every time I went to this pediatric dentist, Shrek was on, like every single time that I went. And I went a lot. Look at my teeth. I went so many times. So now
healthy.
I know Shrek back and forth, and I associate it with my shiny teeth.
He's smiling right now.
Kenny
Can't
is
you hear
smiling and has beautiful pearly white teeth. They look so healthy. His gums are pink.
Everyone put their
And-
sunglasses on because it was so shiny.
So
Shout out
right.
to Shrek for doing that, you know?
Thanks, Shrek.
Hi, my name is Alex Villarreal. I play Ellis Vindove, and today is a beautiful day to experience all the fun emotion ranges of a quick thunderstorm. Ooh,
Do they make
love
you
it.
nervous?
I they make me happy. They make me relaxed. There's that little bit of fear. There's that little bit of anxiety when it cracks real loud. And then when it blows past and you go outside and the sky looks fucking nuts. Oh, it's like a thunderstorm is this perfect wave of like every emotion you could feel. Ooh,
Yeah,
I love it.
as long as it stays out there, it doesn't come in my space, into
Yeah.
my house, I'm good.
Fair.
I think about thunderstorms like squirrels. You stay out there. If you come inside my house, we have a huge problem.
I love just opening the door and smelling the air in the middle of it.
It's a perfect segue. Hi, I'm Kenny Chilton, and I'm playing Emil Mazak. And it's a beautiful day to try and fight the hailstorm that comes to your house.
We didn't get hail over by us.
You didn't get any hail?
I don't think
Hey.
so.
I don't think
Their
so.
their county got rocked a little hard.
We had quite a bit for like 5 to 10 minutes there. And I had to go out because the covers we had put on our cars had started coming off. So I put my rain jacket on. I went out there. I was trying to zip tie the things down. And the hail was like hitting me in the face. And it was like coming in sideways. And so I was like,
How big
literally
was the hail?
fighting it. It wasn't that big. It was like the size of our dice. But it was like,
Hey,
it was pretty
That's a
cool.
rock. Those are rock.
It was a
Like,
fight for my life.
Sounds terrible. I thought you were joking when you texted that.
No, I literally was out there trying to fight the hail. It was fun.
Hello, everyone. My name is Becky Schmader, and I am the game master for This Could Get Dicey. And it's a beautiful day to buy a little crab cake at the supermarket and eat it as a treat for dinner, not just like casually like an afternoon snack. For dinner, have a crab cake.
I love crab cakes.
I love
man.
crab cakes.
I love tuna cakes. I love salmon cakes.
I've never had
I
a
love-
tuna cake. I have
Oh.
had salmon burgers.
We called them tuna patties growing up at my meemaw's house. We had
Well, those
tuna
those are all different. Like burgers and like, are you eating the tuna patties like a crab cake? Like you just eat it with like.
Oh yeah, you put a little ketchup, you cut it with a fork and knife, you dip it in the ketchup, and you eat it.
Well,
It
I
was
don't
like a
think you
delicacy.
should do
Can't
that with a
advocate
crab
for the
cake.
ketchup, but
That's what I was like. I don't know about ketchup on a.
Oh, I don't eat ketchup with crab cakes. You eat ketchup with tuna patties.
Right. Yeah. I may be thinking that tuna patties are in a different category. Like maybe they're more like a chicken patty than a crab cake.
yeah, because crab
That's-
cake
yeah.
is like, is yours fried?
I
Like,
baked mine in the
breaded?
oven.
Oh, okay.
But is it breaded?
No, but I mean it has
Like a coating.
stuff in it.
I love fish and cake.
Because more like crab cakes are just like, here's a ball of crab.
If anyone's curious, we are not ocean adjacent.
Dude, third coast, worst coast.
These were Maryland style crab cakes, so I can only hope it was Maryland
Sold
blue crab.
halfway across the country.
This whole
Tastes
conversation,
good.
Destiny has been like shaking her head slowly. This whole time.
This all sounds disgusting.
Crab, and then I would start thinking about like we should have like a crab boil.
Heck yeah, we should. I don't want to, as long as they're already dead. I don't want them to be alive.
No, you can't buy them already dead because that's what sucks about like
Yeah,
a lot of, like you should really like that's the
Wait,
problem
what?
with
Can't
Like,
you go to
with-
like the store and go into and like get like king crab legs already cooked?
yeah already cooked, but like if you like a crawfish boil, right? Like
Right, you don't
buy a
want
bunch
dead
of
crawfish.
dead crawfish.
I know
You have
that,
to get
yeah,
live
it's-
crawfish because if they're dead, you could die.
But like
So-
you could go to like, but you could also go to a place and be like, can I have a big bushel of cooked?
Oh, yeah.
crawfish? And
Hire
it's like,
a
yeah,
crab
here you
hitman. Do it for you.
go. Honestly, the amount
We
of
never
work,
met.
the amount of work to get crab meat out of little like Maryland blue crabs is so much work.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the fun of it. Just decimating these little creatures. Sorry.
Big bugs. Big bugs.
God said you were my dominion.
And then you whack them with that little wooden mallet that they give you that does nothing.
Gross.
Okay. Our adventures. Hey, speaking of.
Yeah, dog. Speaking of, right?
Speaking of. Last we left off, our adventurers had left Mistfall to head out in search of the missing boat that had gone. There was a boat that had gone missing in Mistfall. They trekked down the river, eventually finding a destroyed boat, and behind it a cave that led them to a gigantic or a giant magnetic lobster. Speaking of shellfish, there was a shellfish that they dispatched and found some treasure within the cave. They have now made their way out of the cave and are heading back to Mistfall. It is about noon on the 13th day of Windcrisp. Just because I haven't given y'all the date in a minute, I realized. Do you all do anything on your trek back to Mistfall? It's about like an hour back.
How's everybody looking health-wise, like as we're kind of walking back right now?
Dandy.
I wasn't touched at all.
Look, Ellis got rocked a few hard, and maybe Ellis was like, "Damn, we were like Alpha Team Strike Force in there. That was really good, y'all."
Have you? Did you get pretty hurt?
Yeah, remember Ellis was magnetically attached to the
Oh, yeah.
claw of the lobster and then was thrashed about whacking other people
Okay.
with him attached.
Ellis, let me help. Let me help. I'll turn my hands to bark.
No. You gotta live in this moment.
Here
you know
are
what I'm
my
saying?
bark hands.
You don't have to live in it. I can heal you.
I can heal myself. But you know what? Give me your weird wood.
All right. Where do you want it? Where should I touch you? I don't. This is kind of strange.
Whoa.
I'll just do it right here on your shoulder.
It's kind of in the middle of my back. I was kind of attached to the crab claw, like tummy first.
That's
so every
right.
time the crab like swung, it was all spine, baby.
Ouch. Okay. I'll slip my hand under your shirt. I have
I
to
don't
make
see why you have to
contact.
do that part.
Well, I have to make contact with you, and I will use my cross pollination here. I'll give you 2 hit dice worth of health. That's terrible. 4 plus 6, only 10. Sorry.
This image of this man's hands turning to bark and then going underneath someone's shirt, be like, Gucci, Gucci, goo. I'm healing you with these weird bark hands.
As creepy as it is, I'm back up to full. I was 10 hit points down.
Oh, okay. That wasn't even my best. Great.
Hey, you were my best, baby.
It was just kind of weirdly sweaty under there.
It was weirdly sweaty under my shirt
we
after
did
we
just
fought a crab.
fought a big magnetic crustacean, so I don't blame you.
Are you not sweating?
No, I kind of just stood back, I think. I don't know. We recorded it a week ago. I don't remember.
Loomis, do you sweat?
Oh, good question.
I thought we've been through this already.
That's right.
Dog, we've recorded a lot of episodes. Kenny just said it, man.
No, I don't sweat. I don't have any organs. And also, before you ask again, no, I don't need a shower. And no, I don't stink either.
You have no organs? If someone cut you open, there would be... What's in there?
Great question.
Ooh, that's like a try me.
Yeah, it's a mystery you will never find out.
I hope to never find out, yeah. I guess if I cut you open and you die, you just turn to mist, huh?
Correct. I mean, and you know how I can, contort myself, so I think that helps with the no organs.
Yeah, if I had no organs, I think I could do the shit you do, like bend down all the way to my ankles and bite a rope off as well.
Inspiring. I'm mostly just self-conscious now because we're going to fucking walk back into Mistfall and I'm going to be the only sweaty little bastard out of the three of us. I'm look like a stupid idiot.
It's a long walk back. I think you'll be okay.
I'll cool down.
It's also nice and cool. It's the 13th day of wind crisp.
It's wind
a nice,
crisp.
50 degrees outside. Fahrenheit for our international listeners.
Also, I do say, I see that you're carrying some fun new stuff.
Yeah,
which,
I'd like to let go of it. If someone wants this armor, I have no use for it.
I don't have use for that big ass armor.
Fuck. I'll put it on.
Can you wear that armor?
No, I am not proficient with armor. Becky, this isn't a light armor, is it?
No, this is heavy armor. So you can put it on, but I don't really know what happens when you don't have proficiency with armor and put it on. Because obviously you can't your body doesn't just be like, no, don't put it on me.
I don't think I have literally the strength score to be able to don it at all.
Gotcha. So
you just fall down.
Yeah, you put it on and just
it's like
fall
a little
down.
kid with a big backpack.
Yes.
I can tell.
You look like Pee Wee Football League.
Yes.
It's like the opposite of me in middle school trying to play football when they only had pads too small for me because I was so big. This is too valuable to put down, but I don't want to carry it anymore.
We can take turns, passing it back and forth and stuff. I do think though that all this stuff was kind of is still technically stolen goods, right? So we should probably get back to the Squirrel's Folly and hide it under our mattress or something, and then try to sell it. Because if we go, hey, we did it, and we're have all these cool plates and swords and armor and stuff, I don't want somebody to be like, that's mine.
Ellis, do you know anywhere we could fence this stuff in town before we, turn in the mission?
Do I?
You probably would know someplace in town that would fence it. Probably some guy, in an alley somewhere named Shady Sal or Tiny Tim.
Yeah, ever since Shady Sal and Tiny Tim broke up, they kind of had to split up the franchise across the city. So it's not I try to go back and forth between the two because I don't want to let them know I'm playing favorites. But
this is actually this is good. We could
capitalism,
exactly. We could really turn them against each other and get more bang for our buck.
But I will say, I think I'm more endeared toward Shady Sal. Personally, I think I just like the vibes better, and I think overall he'll probably at least give us a good deal for it. So maybe we should head straight to him and then report back to Alarian to see who will pay us.
Sounds good. I don't trust anyone who calls themselves tiny. There's something going on there.
You all make your way back to Mistfall unless you do anything else along the way. Great. You make it inside the walls of Mistfall, and Ellis, you guide everyone down sort of the back alleys behind a lot of the shops, where you all wind up in an alley where there's a guy sitting with a cloak over them in the corner, kind of by a trash can. You come into my alley.
I turn to them, I'm like, everybody don't look at him directly in the eyes, but just kind of just play it cool. Hey Sal, it's me, Ellis.
Hey Ellis. Oh hey.
Yeah.
And he takes off the robe. What's up? He like brings over like a barrel and kind of like rolls it over, puts a table, like a little piece of wood on top of it. Oh, welcome to my shop.
Hey, yeah, this is Sal. He kind of has he does a pretty good job of putting up this kind of like scary alley guy front. He's a good guy.
Thank you. Yeah.
He's just a good guy that buys stolen goods. I mean, like
People need things.
It's nice to meet you, Shady Sal. I'm Emil.
Pleasure.
We've got some stuff.
Fantastic news. I'm here to buy stuff.
This is our friend Loomis.
Loomis looks him dead in the eye.
Have you ever thought about going into this business? You would be excellent at hiding in the shadows of an alley.
I did it a few decades ago.
Well, welcome back, friend. All right, what do you all have to sell me?
I look at them. I'm like, we can be forthright with Sal. You heard about all those ships disappearing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Big Lobster totally fucking killed it.
Sick.
But we're gonna go report back that it got taken down. But before we left, we picked up some stuff along the way, just on the low skis.
Okay.
Emil, why don't you show them what we got?
First of all, a nice selection of gold and silver cups. I'll produce the 2 gold cups and the 3 silver cups I picked up.
Oh, I'll have you know, I love precious metal tableware, and I will buy this for my own collection.
Fantastic. Best of the best. How much?
I'll give you 15 gold pieces for the lot.
Yeah, okay.
Fantastic.
I only accept this lowball offer because you said you're going to use them yourself, and that I want you to have it.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
However,
Thank you.
You're not going to use this, and I'll just not hidden at all. Just from behind me, produce the giant plate armor. This isn't going to be in your personal collection, and I expect full price for it.
Do you know what this is?
Do you know what this is?
Of course, I'm Shady Sal. I know what everything is.
He knows what everything
You
is.
know how much this is worth. Do I have an appraisal on this? Do I know what I have in my hands? I know it looks magical because it's like always clean.
Go ahead and roll an arcane check.
3.
Well, this is just some really clean plate armor. Looks like it's in great condition. And plate armor is full. This is a full set. Got breastplate, the waist thingy. Got your gauntlets, your greaves, your pauldrons. Does anybody know what the waist thing might be called?
A skirt.
Fantastic. Well, this is a beautiful full set of armor. 700. I'll give you 700 for it.
Look at these two. Oh, how do you two? We earned this together. How do the two of you feel about this?
I mean, Sal, you know I hate to do this, but any chance you can give us the friends and family? Well, not I wouldn't say discount, but like the upsell. Come on, bud.
Roll a persuasion check.
Bet your ass I'm gonna roll a persuasion check.
We're trying to do some real good in this town. I try to help.
I'm a criminal.
For the likes of... Damn it. I can't. Emil can't in good conscience.
25.
Okay. 900 gold pieces.
I think we can make that happen.
Sal, I think you're being extremely agreeable right now, and I think we'll take that offer.
Excellent. Okay, here you go. And he drops like a big chest of gold.
So 915 total.
Yes.
Cool. Looking at Emil and Loomis, be like, anything else y'all were trying to get off your hands while we got Shady here?
Emil splits up the gold as we're sitting here. No, I'm good.
Becky, just for clarification, did you say the stats on the sword?
It is standard short sword stats. It just has this ability to let off a bright light in a 15-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 15 feet when you unsheath the blade.
It's just a sharp flashlight.
Yes.
Okay. No, Loomis doesn't have anything he wants to sell.
I have 3 maces. I'm sure I'm not carrying those, right? I'll just take those off my inventory list. I burned those up in the forest, I think.
Okay.
Okay.
The ring, though, that you attune to,
Oh, yes.
go ahead and make an Arcana check as it is now on your finger and attuned.
19.
It is a ring of lightning resistance. So you know that you are resistant to lightning damage now because of it.
Cool.
Sal, we really appreciate you as always, and if we happen to find anything good, you know, Sal, look at me.
Yeah.
I know you've had your doubts in the past. You are the first choice for me. Okay, I come to you, only you.
You don't go to Tiny Tim ever?
We don't speak. Who's that? We don't speak of him. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. And he slides you an extra 5 gold.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, brother. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I look expectantly.
Okay, that's enough. You all could go back now.
I look at you, Emil. I'm like, cut. It's so. Thank you, Sal. Thank you so
He's
much.
already putting his barrel back in the corner and hiding his little wooden.
I grab you both by the shoulder, and I'm like, start bowing.
I do.
Back up.
I bow my way up.
Back up.
Loomis doesn't bow.
Loomis, please.
You see him just eating a banana in the corner. Have a good day.
As we leave the alley, I look at them. I'm like, I go to Tiny Tim all the fucking time, and I tell Tim the same thing.
Your Sal go, what was that? No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't hear.
Squirrel's Folly?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Money peas. Are we divvying that up?
Oh,
here,
yeah.
or
I
you
give
just
you each
hold on to all
300,
that?
305 gold.
That's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
As I hand it over, Emil looks at you, Ellis, maybe for the first time with a real consideration for business. But looking at you, Emil just hands you this money and says, "Is this the kind of money you make out here all the time?"
Hey, the School of Hard Knocks is always open. There's always money to be made.
Do you? I heard you say that before when we had first met, but do you understand that in my line of work, this is how much I would have made in a great week?
The difference, Emil, is that my line of work can and has put you in jail. Don't get me wrong, I'm not always fucking fencing off stolen goods, but when the opportunity hands you a lemon, maybe it's a good day to eat lemon-based foods. I think that's how the saying goes. My thing is, I do above. Shit. You just heard Loomis say, Loomis, you've probably dabbled in stolen shit. You've been alive for 1 billion years.
Yeah. You have to do what you have to do sometimes.
What I'm trying to say is, to both of you, when this is all over and I'm cured and everything's back to normal and I'm home in Venzor, there is a very lucrative job waiting for both of you. And I put out my hand for a handshake for either one of them to take.
I don't take the handshake, but Loomis asks, you mean working at your shop?
No. I have people for that. I mean, acquiring the things that my customers come not expecting to buy, but walk in and see and think, I gotta have that crazy clean plate armor. If I could grab something like that and sell it in my store, then that's next level. I'm looking to expand my business. Before all this happened, I was trying to build, and this has all been a setback. But when this is over, I could use people like you to help me continue that expansion.
I grab your hand and I shake it, and I was like, I've always seen myself as kind of the general manager, regional manager type.
Let's call you an acquisitions or something like that.
That sounds like a cool title.
Yeah, there's already a general manager, and she's too good. You'll never have her job.
I'm sure Loomis, we could probably get cool imagine we wear black suits, and it's what department are you in? And it's we're in acquisitions.
This is all on the way to the Squirrel's Folly, I'm hoping.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Yeah. But fuck yeah, dude. I love fucking acquiring stuff and then selling the stuff and then using the stuff I sold it for to acquire more stuff. It's great. Capitalism rules, okay? It's the best.
I'm right there with you.
Not this again.
Let's go talk to Lauren. I want to get. Let's look. Watch, Emil. We just got paid very handsomely. We're about to get paid probably nothing for killing this lobster and almost.
Well,
dying.
she offered
Let's
us.
go.
She did offer us money, but hold on. We're not gonna mention that we took stuff, right? We're just gonna say we killed the lobster and left.
No. Yes, of course, dude.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. This isn't the line of work I'm usually in, so I'm following your lead. I'm not gonna say shit.
You all walk into the Squirrel's Folly. It's around 1 p.m. when you all are there, so it's pretty dead inside right now. Alarian greets you all. Ooh!
Like Loomis. It's the Loomis hour.
Alarian greets you all. Oh, hello there. You all are back. What did you find out? What happened to the boat?
I could tell you if you got some melted butter. No, it was a big lobster in a cave and we killed it. It was sick. We fucking beat its ass.
A big lobster?
Yeah, we tracked it downstream of the river. We found the ship that disappeared, followed the trail into a cave, big metal magnet lobster, and we
Whoa.
beat it to shit.
Well, that's great news to know it's gone, but oh my god. That's kind of scary. Well, anyways, if you go over to High Hall and let them know that you handled that, they should give you some money. Probably not like a lot, but there was like a bounty out for like whatever that was.
Alarin, it's our duty as visitors inside of Mistfall to give back to the community wherever we can, and really payment alone will be, if anybody asks who did it, you say we did it, and we don't have a cool name yet.
Oh, okay. So Ellis and his friends?
Associates.
Ellis and the Associates.
I wouldn't put me at the forefront like that. We've been testing out some names. Would you feel weird about using the Squirrels Foolies as our name?
Oh, I kind of like that name. And, if you put out the good word about the Squirrel's Folly, not that this establishment that's been here for so long needs advertising,
No.
but if you all took that name, I would be willing to give you some, free boarding
Now we're talking.
for like life, or as long as you all are together, I guess.
I think we're still workshopping it a bit for sure. So I think for now, maybe just Emil, Loomis, and Ellis. And I kind of look at them and I'm like, that cool? Or like, are we trying to commit to something right now?
I don't want to commit.
I don't want to commit either. Although I love the discount you're offering us for using Squirrels Foolies. I really don't want to commit.
Okay, I'll call you all Eel for now.
That all kind of sucks.
But what about Lee? Or
No, that's the most
yeah.
boring middle name a person could have.
Get them.
what about Elle?
I imagine High Hall probably isn't open right now. We probably got to go back in the morning.
Oh no, it's open.
Sick. Let's go.
Wait, did you say
It's 1 p.m.
Oh, I thought you said it's 1 a.m.
Oh no.
Oh,
No.
fuck yeah. Oh, well, let's go get paid for the first time today.
Oh shit! You just heard whiskey go through my nose for real.
You all walk over to the High Hall. It's about a 5-minute walk over there from the Squirrel's Folly. It is the base of the large central tree in Mistfall. You remember passing it on your way to the academy earlier in your travels. You know that this is typically where the council meets. However, they are not there this day because it's a Saturday. But there is a front desk of sorts when you walk in, with a Harangon sitting behind the desk. Their nameplate reads Blue Bellis.
What's a Haragon?
Oh, it's a rabbit person.
It's a rabbit folk.
Rabbit dude.
And their name is Blue Bellis?
Blue Bellis. And their hair is like, steely blue in color.
Excuse me.
Well, hey there!
Well, hi.
Well, hi, my name's Miss Blue.
Miss Blue, hello.
My name's Ellis.
I'm Emil.
My name's in your name.
It's incredible.
Well, howdy. Well, how may I help you, three?
Wait, this is Loomis.
Oh. Well, yeah, three, right. But hello, Loomis, Emil, Ellis. Did you all say your name?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, welcome to the High Hall here. Unfortunately, the council's not here today. It's just me here. Well, I mean, there are other people here, but it's just me working front desk here. How may I help you all?
We heard that y'all were having some problems in the docks with some ships going missing.
That's a posted job that we have. She pulls out this large binder and flips to the back of it. This was a posted job. It's called Handle the Missing Boat. So I see you all handled it. Yeah,
we got the tip off from Lauren over at Squirrel's Folly, and we headed downriver this morning. We found at least the most recent missing boat. It's washed up on the shore about few miles down.
Yeah, it took a couple hours to get there, I think.
Led us into a cave. Big fucking lobster. Lobster's dead. And yeah, just wanted to report back.
It was a magnetic lobster.
Lobster.
Yeah,
okay.
It wanted that sweet precious metal on board that ship.
She seems in utter shock of a giant magnetic lobster.
I think it ate most of the goods on board.
Okay. Well, I'll take all these notes down so that way we can keep our eyes open for future magnetic lobsters. But I trust you all did this, especially if Lauren is backing you all.
You ever heard of the Beetleborgs? Ever heard of Beetleborgs? Anyway.
No, please explain. What the heck are you saying?
the big bad Beetleborgs?
Beetleborgs?
This isn't important.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is one you... No, this is Kenny talking. This is one you made up, my friend.
The Beetleborgs?
No, dog.
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at it. Google it. It was a live action... It was like Power Rangers.
Live action?
What? It was live action? This sucks.
Beetleborgs.
Everyone listening,
Big
Google
bad
Beetleborgs.
It's like these three kids, and they turn
into
that
guy's
the
scary
big
looking.
Fox Kids, baby.
Flabber and Beetleborgs? I don't remember this. This guy with the blue face and the giant eyebrows seems somewhat familiar.
You're aging yourself, Alex.
Hey, I'm almost 30. I am 30 at this point. Damn it.
When they listen to this, you are 30 years old. How's your back?
Okay. Hurting. Well, we were just doing this out of the kindness of our hearts. I mean,
don't you worry. Don't you worry. Here's the bounty for it. And she places 60 gold pieces on the desk.
Oh my gosh, this is unnecessary.
Well, I can take it back.
Well, tax write-offs and stuff, right?
Just take the money.
Thank you very much. The squirrels foolies appreciate it. Nope, I don't like it. I didn't feel good coming out. Took too long to say, and I cracked up halfway through it.
Well, all right then. Anything else I can do for you three?
No.
Maybe in the future. We have a mission to go on now, but that's a pretty thick binder you have there. Perhaps there's more we can do for you later.
Perhaps, I'm sure. But yeah, if you ever need a job, we got it. We got our bounty binder.
Blue Bellis, you seem like a very organized individual. The High Hall is lucky to have you.
Blue Bellis with the bounty binder, Here at High Hall. Boy, whoever named all these things sure does love alliteration, huh?
How do you even spell your name? Okay, goodbye.
You all leave the High Hall, and you are back now. It is still around 1 p.m. in Mistfall.
We got to get up into the Silver Summits, right? That's our next step. We might as well start heading that way.
I mean, y'all want to just leave now?
Yeah, what's keeping us here?
I mean, just one more comfy bed night. Is everybody good? Everybody feeling rested up? Anybody still tired?
I feel fine.
Yeah, I feel fine.
We'll be getting outside the city for half a day's travel. I don't think we'll encounter too much.
Y'all thinking we should hoof it, or should we?
No, I don't want to repeat what happened on the way back into Mistfall. Let's just move at an average pace. We don't have a Gertrude with us this time, but so I guess we'll just be moving on foot Becky, how far is it to the Silver Summit?
Yes, knowing from what Elizabeth told you all, it should be about a day and a half trek up the mountains. So from Mistfall to the location should be about a day and a half.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not too bad. I think we can walk it, especially if we get a good night's sleep tonight and then, hit the day tomorrow fully rested.
Like a little sojourn. Hell yeah, I'm down.
You all leave Mistfall, heading out of the gates and headed northward up towards the Silver Summits. You notice the air gets a little bit colder and a little bit thinner as you all head out of the woods and up towards the mountains. The road is filled with traders bringing their goods down from Therum, which is the mining town to the north of the Silver Summits. And trekking northward, nothing of note seems to happen. Is there anything you all would like to do while traveling?
Without anyone noticing, Loomis would like to look for if they see a crow or anything.
Go ahead and roll I guess you can roll either perception or investigation since you're looking for something very specific.
Without anyone noticing is one of my favorite sentences in D&D.
12.
There might be, some crows or blackbirds sort of in the area, but nothing seems to be particularly sticking to you all or looking at you all or following you all. Is there anything else anybody wants to do?
I had a question that it's probably just a yes or no. Is my hand okay after sticking it in the pedestal?
Yes.
Okay. Just resting has made it come back to normal?
Yes.
Awesome.
You know from what Elizabeth said that you all would be on the main road for about a day and then head southwest on a path that leads to this collector's home. So you all travel for about half a day on the main road before making camp for the night. Who would like to find you all's camp spot?
I'll look. Yeah, I'm. This is my whole childhood. That is a 10 plus 4, 14.
You managed to find a little nook off the side of the main road. There's some firewood you're able to collect, and you all make a nice little camp. Without the shelter of a wagon, you kind of just have to lean against some trees.
Let's double up on the watch tonight, huh? Since we're all feeling a little better after our trip, and I mean, you just never know when something's gonna come out of the woodworks. We didn't get any peaceful nights, pretty much, on the last trip.
Great. Who's taking the first watch?
I'll take the first one. Yeah, with Loomis.
Loomis for sure is doing both watches.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll join Loomis on the first.
Cool. Go ahead and both of you roll perception on your first one.
Does Ellis just immediately go to sleep, or what do you do?
Oh, you know what it is. I fucking curl up and go Betty bye.
22.
15.
Nothing of note seems to happen. You do notice that the wind is sort of kicking up in the night. And perhaps the cold northern air is coming down as the season is getting further towards the middle of what would be autumn. That's all you really notice though tonight.
So you don't feel this at all, Loomis? This cold? It's fucking cold.
No, I mean, I physically feel the wind, but it's not hot, it's not cold, it's just there.
Then would you mind if I borrowed your cloak?
I guess.
I mean, if you don't need it tonight, it's fucking cold.
No, I might need it back tomorrow if it's super sunny, but no, I guess you can take it. And Loomis takes off their cloak and, like, very awkwardly hands it to Emil.
What's wrong? It's of okay quality. It's not that bad of a cloak.
Oh, I wasn't worried about the quality. I just don't normally share clothes with people. Or I've been asked, but don't normally get asked to share clothes.
Well, Loomis, it seems like the three of us are becoming quite the team, so maybe get used to sharing things. I don't know when the last time you had to do that was, but
It's been a while. I mean, I guess I had to share in Mooncrest with the monastery, but it was a bit different.
a monastery?
Yeah.
You continue to unravel, layers like an onion.
Shrek reference.
Great callback.
You continue to unravel, Loomis. A monastery sounds like a very interesting story for another night. I'm going to take this cloak and bundle up and go wake up Ellis.
Okay.
Okay, you wake up Ellis and go to bed bundled up with an extra layer from Loomis. Ellis, you wake up with a little bit of a chill as this northern wind has kind of come in while you were asleep. But both of you roll perception checks for your second watch, or for the second watch here.
16.
Another 15.
Nothing of note tonight. The stars seem to be shining a little brighter as the wind has moved away all of the clouds. But nothing of note happens.
Damn. Loomis, you really can't feel that? I'm kidding.
Loomis takes off their shirt.
I think Ellis looks up at the stars for a little bit, and he's just like, man, I don't remember the last time I've been this far north. It's really pretty out here.
Is where you're from, it's on the East Coast, right? Is it very far from here?
I mean, yeah, we're kind of like in the middle of the continent right now. Honeyguard's a little island, right off the coast. It's like nothing. It's nothing too crazy, but a bit of a different climate. I do like the cold though. I've definitely gotten used to it over the years.
Yeah, it's kind of all the same to me.
When you weren't a vampire, did you like cold weather?
I think so. I don't honestly remember much pre-vampire, if you will. It has been quite some time. Timelines, if you will, get blurred together. You kind of forget the stuff you do. Did you do it? Is it stuff you heard along the way? Is it stuff you read? I've typically gravitated towards colder climate. Granted, I don't feel cold, but I think something tells me that, yeah, I think I might have previously lived in a colder region.
I could see that. This is kind of embarrassing, but I've been kind of feeling kind of itchy lately. Not literally itchy. And I pull out my flute. I'm like, I haven't played in a hot second. If you'd like, I can kind of go over there a little bit. I won't be too loud, but
no, you can play here. But yeah, just don't be too loud. I don't really want to be noticed. I don't think any of us do.
For sure. Just, sometimes you get a melody in your head and you want to at least put it out there and see if it actually exists. And I will just very quietly and softly play a small little sad flute song.
Excellent. Emil, you wake in the morning to this gentle flute song playing. The breeze the wind having settled down. It is now just a nice cool morning here in the Silver Summits.
Does Loomis like the flute?
Oh yeah, go ahead, roll a performance check for the group.
Absolutely.
Ellis.
Luck point.
This is after the long rest, right?
Yes.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I guess it's before. It's before since you.
Yeah,
that's my last luck point for the day. That's much better. 23.
Yeah, it's a really nice tune that he's able to play. You haven't ever heard him play before, I don't think so. This is a pleasant surprise that he's actually talented at music.
I say that. I was like, I'm surprised that you're actually talented.
I think Ellis just like chuckles, but I think at this point, like, he's kind of getting used to Loomis's little snide remarks, and I kind of like bow my head. I'm like, thank you, I appreciate that, and I keep playing.
Shit, this is a great way to wake up. I'm gonna take the first watch every time.
I could play louder now that you're awake too, but I won't.
No, the gentle, calming music is good. You want to play us through cleaning up and getting out of here?
Oh my gosh, getting told to play music while everybody else does work is the best, actually. So yeah, no problem.
You all put out your fire and pack up your packs for the day, and you all head out on your second day of travel. You all travel for another couple hours before you reach a path that is heading southwest, sort of forking off of this main road. And you see that there's a sign that says no trespassing on the road.
Well, I guess we have to turn around.
Yeah, if there's one thing about us, we do not break laws.
Loomis is already past the sign.
Yeah.
As we're maybe like hopping over this like little like
security rope.
Security rope or whatever. I'm like, just a quick refresher. We're traveling down this path to find a tomb. The details escape me.
A tome, a book, correct?
A tomb.
What?
Yeah,
What did you say?
A tome in a fancy home.
Say tome again.
A tomb. I said it. Tomb.
The East Coast accent, just it's still. I'm still learning it. All the nuances. It's language, just like the rest of our language, sure.
Fine. Yeah, a tome or however you Midwesterners like to say it. Big baseball rivalry.
A Midwest? We're Midwesterners? I guess that's... No, I'm from
No.
I'm from the South.
Yeah, you're from the South.
I'm from
Emil's from the South.
I'm from the South. I'm from the South. Can I do a Southern Emil accent?
Hard change. Yeah, but what is it? What is this fucking like? Do we know do we know what the book is? What's the book?
You know that the tome is a specific tome from this collector that's related to the arcane, and that's all they told you, that it's a tome of arcana.
I think we just have to find out who's at the end of this road and what books they own that we might be searching for.
Sounds easy enough.
You all travel for 3 or 4 hours on this path that winds around in the mountains. You eventually see that you are on the southern side of the mountains and looking over Mistfall, when you will finally arrive to a chateau that's on the mountain cliffside. There's a path that leads up to the house with more no trespassing signs. The area is a little overgrown, definitely not as well kept as you might expect from someone you're assuming has money. There's also items sort of littered across the path and yard. Stone statues, metal sculptures, an anchor, some rusted weapons wedged into the ground.
Should we sneak up from behind? Right, we should definitely not take this very clear path up.
Absolutely, we should. I think we should take the woods route.
What are we gonna do to the person inside of there? Are we gonna knock on their door? Are we gonna sneak? Are we just gonna see what we're looking at as we get closer? Like, anybody have a... I mean, I'm down for whatever. Smash and grab too, that's the thing.
I think we're just scouting right now, and we don't know what book we're looking for. We just know the Order wants a book on the arcane that whoever presumably owns this place has possession of and doesn't want to give to the Order for some reason.
The court.
Oh fuck! It's the court. Damn it, Ellis! You've rubbed up on me.
Dog, it's been several episodes. It's been several episodes since I rubbed up on you.
This book that the Order... No, the court... This book that the Court of Outlaws wants... The Court of Outlaws, an established organization of criminals, is in this house. We don't know what it is, so we're going to have to interact with the inside of this house in some way. It's just whether or not we want to be detected. I'd rather go the Loomis route, never meet this individual, and try and just grab any books that we see.
I'm down. I mean, we could try it until it don't work no more.
Love that.
All right, you all are trying to sneak through the forest up to the chateau.
Unfortunately, yes.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Fuck. 5.
It's these beautiful moments where I have these luck rolls. I can do it, but you just gotta let it go where it lies. It's a natural 1.
Okay, Loomis.
19.
Okay. Loomis, you're able to slither your way sort of.
Sneaking is fun, Loomis. This is fun. I'm fucking sneaking around is crazy.
You're so damn good at... Oh, shit. Sorry. You're so damn good at sneaking.
Loomis, you sort of separate yourself from the others, making your way quickly through the trees. And
Wait, Loomis, wait for us. We're back here still.
You make your way up to the side of this chateau, trying to look through the window, and you see behind you these two buffoons just sort of tripping through the woods. And Emil and Ellis, roll a perception check.
I'll play it where it lies, man. That's a 4 + 4 for 8.
14 + 4, 18.
Emil, you're able to catch up to Loomis, but Ellis, you trip on a rock of sorts that seems to be connected to a wire, and suddenly the roof of the chateau opens and a catapult flings something at you. Go ahead and roll a dex saving throw.
12.
You just managed to get out of the way of this head of a giant stone statue that has now landed just to the right side of you.
The head? It's the head of a statue?
It's the head of a statue, yeah.
Look out, Ellis. They're weaponizing art against you. Get out of there. Stealthily.
It's almost like an Easter Island head. Like, it's pretty large, but yeah.
I think I'm probably like prone on the floor right now, and I just like roll I just keep kind of rolling through the grass, and I'm like, I'm coming. I don't know if they saw us or not.
Can I do after this whole mess? Could I do a perception check to see if anyone's looking out the window or just anything looking at or clocking us rather?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception.
Nope, that's a 6.
No, the only thing you do notice is that the windows seem to be tinted almost, or like blacked out.
How many fucking rabbits have died in this wood by statues?
The three of you have now made it up to the side of the chateau, seeing that the windows are tinted and blacked out.
Okay, good job so far.
That was pretty flawless.
Loomis rolls their eyes.
Shall we continue?
I mean, I don't know how much more we can scout out. I can't see through these windows.
Maybe we can find an open door or something.
You all are looking for an open door?
Or like if any of the windows are unlocked, maybe.
Yeah, just approaching the house from the direction we've come off the beaten trail.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check, all three of you, as you all look around for some sort of entrance.
God damn. I rolled natural 1 for a 4.
Oh my.
13.
15?
You notice that all the windows seem to be sealed up, almost as though there's no way to open them at all. There doesn't appear to be any extra doors even. It's just this front door that has like the path that you all were sort of avoiding. You can see that there's that front door. You can tell, Loomis and Ellis, with your investigation checks, that you're able to sort of move around on the wall of the chateau without hitting any more traps, so you can safely get to the front door. Emil, you're just kind of checking out the stonework and the bricks, the masonry of the chateau.
This is a well-constructed house.
I'm glad you think so. Well, we don't want to knock.
I mean, we're here now.
Is the roof still like open from where the catapult came out?
Oh, no. Once it shot out the stone head, it sort of like reeled the catapult back in and then just shut the roof again.
I mean, yeah, I think the jig is up. Y'all gotta work better on not being so easily noticeable.
Loomis shoots daggers.
Literally, just starts throwing knives at Ellis.
We either do one of two things right now. We either announce ourselves and demand to talk to somebody, or we open this door and walk straight in.
You might as well knock. They know we're here. They shot an entire fucking statue at us.
You cool with that, Loomis?
Yeah, this is... Someone lives here, right? This is like a residential building.
It looks like it. I mean, it's too much for one person, but if one person lives here, they're fucking crazy.
We should knock.
Knock, knock, knock.
You all knock on the door and you hear gears begin whirring behind the door as a small flap falls forward from the door, revealing a light. And from the light, a face appears before you all in a sort of like hologram sense, although I would say that the three of you have never seen this technology before, or if you have, it's been very, very rare at like expensive, rich establishments or parties. So this sort of hologram face shows up. It's a gnomish man with wiry red hair, Well, I wasn't expecting guests, but you all have knocked, and I suppose you want entrance into my home.
Hi. My friends and I here have a couple questions for you, if you don't mind. You know, we don't mean any ill will. We're wondering if you'd be willing to have a little conversation with us.
Well, friend, the audacity to ignore multiple no trespassing signs, make it across my yard, and then to knock. Well, such audacity should be rewarded. Please come on inside. And the flap, the light turns off, the flap flips back up to the door frame, and then the door opens up where you all make your entrance into the chateau. Entering through the front door, you all are inside a small entrance hall with molded wooden paneling around the whole side, around every side, like every wall in the ceiling. All of it's just like wooden molded paneling. As you all enter, the door behind you shuts automatically. And go ahead and roll an investigation check, all three of you.
I'm saving them. That was 6.
17.
Natural 20 for 22.
Let's go.
Excellent. Loomis, you're able to see that there are 3 hidden doors in the walls, so kind of camouflaged in with the molded paneling. There's one on the right side, one on the left side, and one in front of you. Also, this room is about 10 feet by like 8 feet, or maybe like 15 by 8. It's pretty small.
There's nobody in here?
There's nobody in here. It's just the 3 of you all in this like solid wooden box, pretty much.
Can I look back at the mechanism on the door?
Yes, with your, we'll carry your like 17 over. You're able to see that it's a pretty intricate sort of, you know, there's gears, there's sort of like pistons, there's a light or like a candle, and perhaps there's like this like light snuffer and like match lighter sort of mechanism.
Well, it seems like a game is the foot. What's the saying? There's a game afoot here.
Is that the same?
I don't know what it is. This is one
I'm
of
just kind of letting you. I'm just kind of letting you dangle right now.
our first test. Someone does not want to meet us face to face. Damn, this chateau looks a lot smaller on the inside than it is outside.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at the door. There's like this whole hologram situation. What's a hologram? I just coined that.
Cube.
This whole false appearance. I mean, it's an intricate way to not see us in person. Although that person was definitely talking to you just now.
Yeah, they said we should be rewarded.
I love that. This is just an empty room.
Loomis, pick a door.
Is there any markings on the doors or any distinguishable things on each of the doors?
Sure, you can tell on the center door that it seems very, very smooth, or it's not. I mean, it has like the molded panel stuff, but there's no like engravings, no markings. It seems like a very like just perfectly camouflaged into the wall. Upon looking at the left door, you see that there's a little round panel that seems to sort of be like nailed at the top. So one of those panels that if you were to like push it left or right, it would sort of like spin open. And then on the right door, you see that there's an engraving in it that reads "A Proper Beginning."
Do the other two see these?
I think now that you're sort of looking at them like a little closer and pointing it out, they now see the doors. And
Oh, okay, so at first they didn't. I was the only one that saw the doors.
yes, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I assume you're now kind of showing it to everybody.
Yeah, well, I would... Loomis doesn't say, like, hey, there's 3 doors here. They just see Loomis going up to each one of the areas, you know, potentially touching the door, really examining the differences, and goes, well, you all see the 3 doors, right?
Of course, all along.
Whole time.
Right, okay. They're each unique from each other. This one, pointing straight ahead, is smooth in texture. The one on the left has a round panel thing that moves. The one on the right has actual words on it that say "A Proper Beginning."
Poetic.
But also clear.
I just say out loud, I'm like, should we go to the door on the right?
Yes, please.
No, I'm talking. No, I'm talking. Seeing that face will pop up again.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
No. All right, everybody on 3, say the door you want to go through. Ready? 1. Say left, middle, or right. 1, 2, 3. Right.
Right.
I kind of start itching towards the right. I'm like,
No, I actually want to go with wherever Loomis wants to go. In this situation.
No! Destiny's worst fear. People picking what she wants. Loomis says, majority rules will take the right.
Great.
A new beginning it is.
Open it up, Ellis. Scoot behind Loomis.
Is there like a knob on the door? Or is it like a
Hidden, right?
There is no knob.
I go, adventure awaits, and I just like push at the door.
You hear the voice ring out, the same voice that you heard at the door earlier. Well, now that wasn't very proper, now was it? And as you open the door, you see in the hallway there's more of this wooden paneling, and you see the square sort of molded panels start pushing forward and falling to the ground, and out comes some gray ooze, about 5 separate gray oozes. And that is where we'll stop.
Just
Ooze!
close that door. Sorry, y'all. Wrong door.
Okay, I think this will get a little bit dicey.
Ooh, I smell a dungeon crawl coming on, or chateau crawl if we're sticking with alliterations. You can find This Could Get Dicey where all podcasts are streamed, and on Instagram and TikTok at TCGDpod. If you found our antics enjoyable, help us out by leaving a rating, review, or simply sharing it with a friend. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for our next episode coming out Wednesday, July 12th.